Welcome to the Thomas
and Haley Show by doing everything blind.
Good Sunday afternoon, you tuberinos. Welcome back to another episode of the Thomas and Haley Show. Thomas, Haley, and Chris here. And in this video, we are going to talk about communication.
A thing called communication.
And we're going to talk about, this is just generally speaking, so communication in all aspects of life. All right, so take it away, since you were a communication studies major.
Yes, I am. That's a little fun fact for you all, is that I graduated from college with a communication studies degree, which my goal is to be a radio personality person, which I'm looking forward to do my first job in the future. So communication doesn't matter if it's your simple conversations with your friends or even your family or even people in your school or work settings. Communication is important in any form of relationship. Like, for example, with Chris and myself, this year we'll be together for 4 years and engaged for 1. And communication goes a long way. Of course, this was before we moved in together. We would talk every day. We'd talk, a few times a day. We wouldn't stay on the phone all the time. We would, regularly check in with with each other. So communication is basically, part of it is make sure you do it clearly with people. So, because if you say something to someone else, like you're intending to, but it doesn't come out that way to them, that means I didn't understand that. That wasn't clear to me. So, it means you have to be clear with your communication. Organization, I believe, is also along with communication, because there is something called organizational communication. Being organized with whatever that is, whether if it's you doing a podcast with someone or with me and Thomas doing our show, for instance. You have to basically organize your topics, your planning, when you're going to do it, timing, changes if you need to do it at a different time or whatever. That's what Thomas and I do. We communicate with each other saying, hey, we have company over at this time, or is it okay if we do it, later to the day, or if we could just wait till next week, or whatever.
Like a week ago from today, I communicated with Haley, I think it was either last Saturday or last Friday or whatever, but anyway.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was last Friday. I communicated with Haley. I texted her and said I can't do the show on Sunday because I'm going to my aunt and uncle's house for Mother's Day on Sunday. So yeah.
Yep, that sounds accurate. So, what do you have to say about this, babe? I'm pretty sure you got something.
Hey, now you get my input.
Well, Thomas jumped in as soon as I could even open my mouth up to say that, so. So, what do you got to say about this, babe?
Well, as far as, friendships and relationships, communication, you gotta, sometimes it's not the verbal communication, it's the non-verbal communication that gets people attention, like your body language and mannerisms that you put out to, and they're like, maybe this person is mad about something, not, angry about something, not happy about something, just trying to figure out their person's moods and mood swings. I'm like, how do I communicate this to another person? Especially somebody that's, blind or visually impaired. How do I communicate that to them?
Mm-hmm.
And also, this is a biggie. If you're in a relationship and if you don't feel comfortable with something that your other half is doing, definitely tell them.
Let them know about it.
Don't break up with them.
No.
That's not the answer.
Nope.
Hey, listen, I'm not comfortable with this. And if your other half loves you, obviously they'll
do their best to put that little habit to the side.
Apologize. And not do it anymore.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, you gotta.
Now when it comes to a job, if you're in the process of getting a job, and if you know that, okay, let's say you got the job, it's important if you're blind or visually impaired, it's important that you communicate the things that you're going to need for
Called your accommodations.
Yep.
So whether if it's a screen reader on your computer that you're going to use, or like how you like the office space to be if you have an office, or if it's an office building where there's multiple floors, but you'd rather be like on the bottom or where you would rather be.
Right.
You just communicate that to them, and they'll try to arrange that for you. And it's always good to also have that in writing too. So whether if it's a contract or whether if you have like your accommodations documented,
right?
That's for them like to
through a counselor or a job coach.
Yeah. Yep.
Good.
Cool.
Because not everybody knows this, but through the Americans with Disabilities Act, we are allowed to have those people be advocates for us and help us with this stuff.
Yep.
Because sometimes we know a lot of things, but sometimes we don't know like the most important things where it involves like work. It's like I actually don't. I'm not sure about that. Let me ask my advisor or my job coach or whoever I have.
Right.
So.
Yep.
And that's what I'm planning to get one too. The Chris and I actually have the same counselor in the area. So once when she gets back to the office, she's gonna most likely email me, letting me know that she got my case file, and we'll go from there.
Okay.
So
cool.
Yeah.
Very
so
nice.
The moral of this story is make sure you're you're open.
Yep.
Communication means everything that you want the other person to know about. Make sure you tell everything. Of course, be very organized with your communication. Make sure it's healthy too. So no shouting, no arguments, no.
Yelling does not accomplish anything.
No. So there's also that too.
The calm approach is always the best approach.
Oh yeah, definitely. So just be open, clear, respectful, healthy, and calm.
Yep. And remember, everybody has a talent.
Any type of skill's a talent. Yep. See, you got it right. You're getting better.
So proud of him.
And I want to thank those. I'm up to
FaceTime call.
Shut your fucking face, iPad. I want to thank. I'm up to 336 now. So I want to thank all of you who have either resubscribed or subscribed. It means a lot to me. Thank you so much. All right. Well,
join us next time for the Thomas and Haley Show.
Y'all take care. Well, guys, thanks for watching the Thomas and Haley Show. We sure hope you have enjoyed it.
Please like, comment, share, and turn on all notifications for Doing Everything Blind so you will not miss any episodes of the Thomas and Haley Show. And we'll see y'all next time.